Nattore sto per dire.
Hi stylisters and all those that are joining us for our style masterclass. We're on lesson 4 now. We're back in the studio. We've been out and about with you guys for a couple of times, but now we're back in the studio for lesson 4, and today's lesson is on scale. So just to recap, we've done your introduction to mastering style, we've done your colours to suit your skin tones, and we've done clothing personalities. Now scale is really important. I mean, have you seen celebrities in magazines that actually sometimes the print seems to swamp them, that depending on the size of the prints can make them look larger or smaller. So scale actually is all about getting that polished look. So it can be the size of your accessories like belts, handbags, the size of your heels on your shoes, whether you can wear platforms, kitten heels, the size of your belts, and once again the prints, the size of your prints all matter. Now the equation, maths has never been my strong point, but bear with me here. Okay, so basically the equation is worked out on height, weight, bone structure, plus your clothing personality, which is all numbers, so that denotes your personality. So basically you're small to medium to large. So a height, so small would be under 5'4". So medium would be 5'4" to 5'8", and anything above 5'8" would be tall. So you get 1 point for small, 2 for medium, 3 for tall. The same with weight, and you'll know if you're low weight, medium weight, or high weight. We all know that, don't we, girls? But and then your bone structure normally, so that would be like, I can actually get, so that's like a small to a medium bone structure that my fingers can comfortably touch. Okay, so that's 1, 2 and 3 for small, medium, large again. So you add those 3 together. We'll put this all up on the screen in a minute. We'll add those 3 together. And then you've got your clothing personalities that we did last week. So depending on what clothing personality you are, you will be awarded points. Okay, so depending on what clothing personality you worked yourself out or had somebody do it for you last week. So a dramatic would be, you'd get 12 points to add on. And then you've got natural, which would be 8 points. So remember, dramatic is if you like a flamboyant style, you needed an edge on you. Natural is if you really like natural fabrics, natural colours, like to go barefoot, so that would be an 8. And then a classic would be 5 points to add on, you know, nice, neat, asymmetrical shapes, just plain suits, neat hair, then you would be a classic, so that would be 5 points. And then girlies, just 2 points. Girlies like high heels, stilettos, and pencil skirts and tight fitting shirts. So basically, whichever you are or what you think you prefer to dress like, add those points on. If you've got 2 sort of favourites there, or 2 that you think you are like, then add them together and divide by the 2, yeah? So at the end of that, you'll come out with a figure. I hope you're keeping with me, stylisters. So depending on that figure, on the scale, would denote whether you're small, medium, large. So if your figure is less than 11, it would be a small. Yeah, 11 to 15 would be a medium, and anything over 15 would mean that you need larger scale. And this is nothing to do with weight or how heavy you are. It has a lot to do with personality and height. For instance, you know, somebody really tall with a flamboyant personality would not suit smaller prints. Now, mine actually works out to being a medium. I'm actually 13, so I'm right in the middle of a medium. So from medium to a larger scale. So I've got some things from my wardrobe here, just to give you some illustration of scale. So remember I said it actually can be jewellery, down to jewellery as well. So I've got a few bits here. So So these are medium scale jewellery, for example. That heart is medium scale. If you were on the smaller scale jewellery, you could wear the same thing, but you would have a smaller heart. Because I have some drama, obviously it's on a black ribbon, but you might have a smaller heart on a thin chain, silver or gold, depending on your colours. So it all ties in together, yeah? Whether you need a dainty chain, if you're a large scale, you're going to need a bigger heart than that. Okay, and this is another example of a medium scale. Okay, it's long, the chain's quite chunky, it's not a fine chain, and the piece is obviously very dramatic as well, which suits my personality. So, and this was girly, by the way, obviously, my girly is my biggest part of my personality, but sometimes I need a little bit of a drama. Okay, let's talk about handbags then. I mean, large totes are very, very in fashion now. The big bag is back. But if you're a small scale, it's just going to swamp you and look ridiculous and not look stylish at all. But this would be like a small scale bag. You see how wrong that looks on me. In fact, I never use this bag because I feel that it's wrong. You know, you can feel, once you become a fully fledged stylista, you will feel things aren't right for you. Now, as you can see, that's totally wrong for me. This is a lovely, beautiful Fendi bag, which again, I never use because it just doesn't feel big enough for my personality and my scale. Likewise, this handbag is slightly small to medium, so it doesn't look right on me. I hope that illustrates it really well. This Sophie Hume bag, these are all the rage last season. It's in my colour. It's got the gold on it, and it's a better scale for me. Again, this is the right colour. This is a medium scale. That looks far better than the smaller bag, I'm sure you'll agree. That's the right scale handbag for my personality and my size. Okay, let's talk about belts. So this belt would be for medium to a large scale accessory. Small thin belts are in at the moment, they just don't suit me. They're for a small scale person and probably a classic personality. But this is good for natural, dramatic and medium to large scale. Now this could be quite a boring small scale accessory, apart from the fact that on the front there's a nice dramatic large scale accessory on this belt. So of course that would be the right scale for me and also suits my bit of drama and the girly side. Now shoes, also your scale can denote whether you would look good in a kitten heel or a platform. If you're a small scale person, you're going to look ridiculous in platforms. And if you're a large scale person, you're going to look equally ridiculous and not so stylish in the small kitten heel. So this is a good example of a medium to large scale shoe with a little bit hint of drama, yet also very girly, and it's also in my shade. So that really is a perfect shoe for me, and Valentino makes everything perfect. But this Gina shoe, again, I rarely wear it because it really, the heel is not right for my scale. And it's very dainty, very sweet. And although it's girly, the scale is wrong for me. Let's talk about clothing then, prints. What I'm wearing today, this Millie dress, is a perfect print size for me, and it's in my perfect colour. And it's very girly and it's cinched in at the waist, so it's also good for my body shape. So I put this on today to demonstrate to you that larger scale would swamp me, smaller print would make me look larger than what I am. This is a smaller print skirt, what I've never worn, It's the only thing actually, it's the only small print I could find in my whole wardrobe. But that would demonstrate to you that the print's too small for my scale. Okay? But it's good, great for Valentine's, all the little lipstick prints on there. Stripes. Okay, this is a medium scale stripe print. If I had a big Breton sweater with great big large stripes, it would make me look ridiculous. But again, very small stripes would make me look larger. So this is actually the right scale stripes for me, medium. Okay. Again, this is another example of a medium print shirt. That's exactly the right colour again for me. And it's got little puffy shoulders, which is the right girly shape for me. And the neckline's perfect. And that print is actually perfect for me. So that's medium, a medium scale print. So we've taken you through a few examples there from my own wardrobe, but this can apply, the scale has to apply anywhere for that polished look. So things like glasses, even the glasses you wear, only those with a large scale can wear really like big heavy rimmed glasses. Those on a smaller scale would need very light rimmed glasses. And the right prints can either overwhelm a woman or if she's a small scale, can actually make her look pretty and feminine with the right print, with a small print. So prints and scale really do matter. It's really important to consider your total look. So from your hat to your accessories, to your handbags, to your chains and your earrings, all the way down to your shoes. It's a lot to think about to get that whole encapsulated look. But I promise you with practice that this will come naturally. Once you know your scale and you've worked it out, then there will be no more mistake purchases. Here's some celebrities that got it wrong and a few that got it right. So we will be coming back to you next week with another style masterclass. So click subscribe now so that you can be reminded and that you don't miss a masterclass series, because it's important they follow concurrently. If you've missed any, you can actually find them on our website. So actually go back, because they should run in the order that we're doing them. So thanks for tuning in. Here's to you.